Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Papa Joe Show, where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. So it's been a kind of a crazy day for me today. Had a lot of stuff going on at work. I am still dealing with that stuff at work. So if I get a notification here in a minute, I may have to cut this short today, unfortunately. But wanted to get out here and get in front of you guys and just kind of talk about some things that I've been able to last few minutes take a look at what's going on out there. So yeah, it's been a fantastic day so far. Some of you know I'm working on different projects right now, and I've been slammed to the walls with what's going on in those different areas. Staying up real late trying to get stuff done and knock that kind of stuff out. So as I am able to talk about those things, I'll bring them to your attention. But yeah, so to get started here, please like, subscribe, and share this video out. Trying to get some more people in here while it's live. That'd be fantastic. I greatly appreciate it. Also, scrolling on the bottom here, join the Patreon show. During the Patreon shows, I go over different subjects that are not just crypto related. They kind of are, but not always. And like yesterday's show, I went into some interesting stuff. Some thoughts on my thoughts on how things work from a banking perspective, and how things work from really just in general. Sorry, my wife pinged me about my sound. Sorry about that. Oh no, that wasn't my wife. That was someone else. Sorry about that. Hey, Manny, what's going on? Tom, good morning. Appreciate you guys being here. Really appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, join the Patreon show. It's $5 a month, primarily to keep the trolls out. And as that grows, for what it's worth, I'll be able to do more of these things on a regular basis, more regular than I am now. So, also show notes real quick. I'll state it again at the end here. Tomorrow's Friday. I will not have a show at my regular time. I am going to either, I doubt we'll be going live, but I'll be having an interview with a very interesting and amazing person. So if I'm allowed to put the information out there, go ahead and follow my Twitter. I'll put it on my Patreon. Twitter is PapaJoe42. I have that out there as well on my YouTube channel now, I think is so. But all of my socials, I'll try my best to get those out there for you guys. Yeah. So today, so tomorrow I will not have my regular show. I may have a Patreon. I'll let you know on that part. But if you guys haven't noticed, alts are going crazy. The primary Bitcoin is hitting 50,000. It's flirting with it. It's right above it, somewhere in that ballpark, up and down, up and down. So it's great. Just wait until it really takes off. It's September. What I say a couple of shows, a couple of days ago, September is going to start seeing that tick up for Bitcoin. You got, you've got Ethereum getting up there as well. So you got some really, really interesting run-ups. One of the ones that I pulled, invested in myself, and again yesterday, like I discussed, how I like to look into altcoins, and I look at the project, I go see who's behind it, I see what they're trying to solve, and see how they're actually doing different things. So one of the ones, I don't have it pulled up here, but I am going to flip over to this and pull that up here. Market cap, and we are going to go to Research. Research has had a phenomenal run. Look at that. Boom. Okay. Like, that is legit big time. Well, it's been up already pretty high. When I found out about it, it was down here somewhere. It's ticking up. It's really ticking up again. This is all-time highs here. So year to date, look at that. That's massive run up. What was it 531% in the last 24 hours? Oh, that's the trade volume. Excuse me. The price has gone up 174% in the last 24 hours. This is what it is. I actually have one of these nodes running in my house, and I've been using it for a long time. I have it set up here in the browser. Let's see. Nope. Just search Bitcoin. Boom. See this right here? I just earned pre-search or pre from searching. It's a search engine. It's a blockchain-based search engine. They're solving a real-world problem with a blockchain-based search engine. They strip any kind of information and make your searching very private whenever you search through their platform. Now, I could specifically go over and search this, select Bitcoin, Google, DuckDuckGo. You can actually search on Etherscan, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Twitter. I can add and change other things here, etc., etc. So, pretty cool little tool here, huh? Altcoins are blockchain platforms that solve real world problems. This allows me to search all of the search engines at one time. Can't do that with anything else. It's also a blockchain. Phenomenal project. Absolutely love it. I only have a small handful of it, but hey, looks like a lot of people are looking at it going, just like I've been saying, this is how you find an altcoin project that really is a real world solution to what we need in the world. Yesterday, I talked about Ambrosis. I think I talked about it in my Patreon. I don't remember. It's been a crazy day, so I am so sorry. Ambrosis is another one. They're doing IoT RFID scanners into a blockchain. I've talked about Polygon multiple times. You talked about EOS or EOS. That platform, like Cardano, are going to eat Ethereum's lunch if Ethereum doesn't get their act together. Anyways, I thought about that one. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this one today. And then someone just sent it to me a minute ago. This is a cool project. Like I said, you can run a node. It runs in Docker. For technical guys out there, just you can pull the Docker images down and run it on a laptop or on a server. Just whatever. You make sure you allocate appropriately to the Docker containers, and it'll run fine. And then there's an updater as well that you can get for it too. A Docker, an image updater Docker container that rides alongside of the primary Docker. But anyways, yeah, this one's a pretty cool one. Highly recommend doing your own research on it. If you like it, it's not a bad price for a project that really actually has a real world. I'm actually using it in my browser. You guys saw that. So anyways, I was going to say, I saw this morning, thought it was funny. AOC, you guys know who that is. Alexandria Cortez, whatever the heck she is, whoever she is, to the world, to you guys. Not a great... You know what? I'll keep my comments to myself for now. Maybe we'll talk about it on my Patreon show. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. Gold in this article, basically they're talking about how they're trying to get all these different things pushed through in this with the whole Green New Deal and all the other stuff around that. The deals are trying to, work with Jerome Powell, who's, the leadership, Federal Reserve leadership, trying to get things taken care of there from their little deals that they're trying to do from the Green New Deal and all the other things they're trying to ram through. They don't realize that we, the people, are looking at them going, that's stupid. And we're taking our fiat money out of their system and we're buying gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Okay. There is less Bitcoin than there is gold. There's less, okay, let's do this. There's less silver than there is gold, and there's less Bitcoin than there is silver. Put it into perspective. we have an opportunity as humanity to really set ourselves up for some major, major gains, from generational wealth for our families. How would you like to be going down in the history of your family? My great-grandpa or my great-grandma went out and they bought Bitcoin back when it first came out. Everyone was against them. They didn't think it was a good idea. They all thought they were stupid. And guess what? Today, we don't have to worry about financial worries like other people do, because they were smart and wise and went out and obtained crypto in as whatever quantity you can, and set it up in a trust, or set it up in some sort of legal structure so it can't be touched, or you pay as little tax on it as possible, that kind of stuff. Again, everything I say in my videos, not financial advice, not legal advice, not tax advice, but you might want to get you some Bitcoin. I'm just saying, I want to get you some Ethereum, Litecoin, or look at these other altcoins, like research, like I mentioned, Ambrosis. Like, I had another one I'm still kind of looking into. I grabbed a handful of it. Civilization. They're trying to be one of the first decentralized exchange funds. So think about a hedge fund that's decentralized and has a built-in DEX. That's a real-world problem that's trying to be solved. Take a look at them. I think the ticker is, let's see. All right, yeah, Civilization, Civ. Looks like they're heading down right now. Something to consider. Do your own research. Just saying. There are lots of altcoin projects out there that are doing really, really, really well. I forgot why I pulled this one up. Oh yeah, Coinbase started adding multiple different kinds of altcoins to their portfolio for people to obtain, and that may be some of the fuel behind why we're seeing such a run up in the altcoins. Because Coinbase is the largest in the US and the easiest on and off ramp in the US so far. I think Divi Project's gonna probably do something along the lines of give them a run for the money, but we'll find out. Divi Project's a really good one too. They as Coinbase adds stuff to their portfolios, those coins typically run up quite a lot, which is kind of interesting to me, because they become a powerhouse of adding cryptos to their portfolios, and that needs to be muted. Sorry about that. I will change that in a minute. When coins get added to Coinbase, typically they have a really nice run up because of how many people have access to Coinbase, and how their KYC and all that stuff is easy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of people like using that. But anyways, I was going to pull this up here too to kind of make a point. Ethereum, I don't agree with Dogecoin. Dogecoin is not something that I will not touch it. Will not touch it with a 49.5-foot pole. I will not touch Dogecoin. I found out that my miners had accidentally switched to, because I was using an auto mining platform, and I found out they'd automatically switched to mining Doge, and I turned that sucker off as quick as I can. Dogecoin it's gonna mess up a lot of people. It already has. So just be very careful when you're looking at all these different platforms. Do your own research, get education from folks like myself. Hear our thoughts on it, and then make your own decision based off of what you think you need to do. I'm not telling anyone to go buy anything, but hey, look at this. Look at that. Take a look. Go do your research. So the point of this article that I found very intriguing to me is that mainstream Fox Business is looking at cryptocurrencies to outperform stocks. Ethereum running up 36% in August alone. Mainstream is paying attention to cryptocurrency. That's a big deal. If they're reporting on this, the more and more people that see this, the better off we're going to end up being. when it comes to these different things that we are looking at and we're investing in and we're doing our research and or using, because these are blockchains. We can use them in our day-to-day lives. That's phenomenal. You can't use a stock in day-to-day life, can you? You can use cryptocurrency. You can use blockchains. And I think that's why you're going to see more and more mainstream picking up different cryptocurrencies and altcoins. I found this interesting that MicroStrategy stock flips to bullish. MicroStrategy has made a very big bet, and I think it's going to pay very, very well into cryptocurrency, in particular Bitcoin. They have done their due diligence, and they've made their clients very happy with their purchasing and acquisition of Bitcoin. This is huge for any kind of hedge fund. You don't get that kind of return in hedge funds. You don't get that kind of return maybe over a few years' time. Like I'm talking 10 or 15. You don't get that on a year-to-year basis. You just don't. MicroStrategy is doing very well for themselves by doing this. Other hedge funds out there, other financial institutions, you guys need to seriously look at Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, adding them to your portfolio. Even if you're putting a small amount of your holdings, like putting 1, 2, maybe 5% of your holdings into cryptocurrencies, make that your risk category. I don't know, whatever. You're gonna do really well by doing that. Not just because you're gonna go dump millions and billions of dollars into it and make the price go up. No, people like me aren't selling our crypto. There's a supply and demand issue. You guys add demand, that's going to increase the value. It's that simple. So go do your research, you hedge funds and you financial institutions, and start actually looking into adding these into your portfolios. I know a lot of you already are. You need to take that step and make it happen. It's gonna benefit you. It's gonna benefit your customers. They're gonna love you for it. You got to understand that a lot of the altcoins are going to fail, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're going to fail because the project and the people behind it didn't do what they said they were going to do, and people are going to lose faith in the project. I'm looking at you, Ethereum. Be careful. I love what you're doing, and I love that you've been the springboard for all of these different projects. You've done a great job. Don't over-promise and under-deliver, or you're going to lose faith in people in the market, and they're going to go somewhere like EOS or Cardano. Just telling you guys. On the Ethereum project, pay attention. I know you know this, and I know that's why you're scrambling to get partners and help you do stuff and get it done, and that may be how you solve these problems, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You need projects like these altcoins that are coming out that have no real value, that are complete stupid projects that have nothing to give you, that have no real world solution for things. They may go up a little. They may pop hard, but they're going to sell hard too. So just watch out that you don't get burned. If you do expose yourself, do it early and do very little. That way you don't lose very much. I don't need to give up on that. Interesting. I'll have to ping me about it later. I'd love to know why. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and call it there. If you could, please join the Patreon. I do a show every day at 4:30, and these shows I try to hit spot on at 12:30 Eastern time. These are Eastern times. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Like, subscribe, and share this video out to your friends and family. I would really appreciate it. And like I said, show notes for tomorrow. I will not have a 12:30 show. Again, with the Patreon show. Join it. It's $5 a month. All it does is keep the trolls out and lets me talk about things that I can't talk openly out on a publicly listed video. If you want to hear more, those of you who know who I am and know me really well, I've I've got an interesting viewpoint on how things work. So anyways, you guys be blessed. Have a great rest of the day. And yeah, have a good weekend. We'll talk to you later. Actually, 4:30. I'll be on. See you later.